Hey, it's Tony. I'm here to do another 2014 album review of Letlive's Rooms of the House, which is, this band is, I guess, could be considered a spoken word band. I know Hotel Books is considered a spoken word band, and I will be reviewing their stuff whenever, they drop it. But, I guess that's the genre that they're going for. Even though I am a big fan of spoken word, I think it's so well structured and so I hate to use the word deep, but it is very deep and very emotional, and it really hits you in the chest once you get a really confusing, I guess, line or a line that's so deep to the point that it's hard to understand. But I've always kind of liked music like this. Bands like Me Without You, As Cities Burn. This is all thanks to my sister. She loves, spoken word and, really meaningful lyrics. And bands like Me Without You and As Cities Burn were bands that really, kind of influenced my writing, thanks to my sister once again. But they influenced my writing a lot with their really meaningful lyrics, with saying so little by with saying so much at the same time. It's really inspirational, and it hits you hard in the chest. It's one of those feelings where like it's so overwhelming that you just want to cry and you just want to explode into happiness. And La Dispute is going for the sound. Um, I've heard a few songs by La Dispute in the past, uh, but for some reason they never really hit me as hard as bands like Me Without You and stuff. They still had that vibe and they still had that emotion and desperation in the vocals, and the music was done, really well. They were really well, brought out. I really liked what they were going for, but at the same time, it wasn't, it didn't appeal to me as much as other bands in the genre. But so they released their new album this year, and there's a lot of moments on this album where I do, feel it. I feel it a lot. Uh, I'm not gonna say that it goes as far as to be, bands like Me Without You, but it still is really good. Once again, I don't, favor them over other bands in this genre, but this is definitely a really good album. I can't breathe. But yeah, so the vocals, they're as desperate as ever. They have this, raspy, yelling to like straining vocals, just screaming these meaningful lyrics at you like crazy. It's so chaotic and it's so depressing. I hate to use that word, but it's really depressing how they're delivered. And I think that's good because I wouldn't want someone to happily deliver these lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And the music is definitely, a compliment on it too, with its, kind of sad vibe, depressing vibe, I guess you could say. It all really works really well. And for some reason on this whole record, it's a lot sadder than their past works. Maybe it's the sound quality. I don't know. It seems a little bit damper, which means like maybe like just something studio wise that made it sound more sad. But at the same time, I kind of like that more because it kind of gives you the whole emotion factor of it again, rather than just me screaming at you for no reason. Kind of just gives you this vibe and this atmosphere and this feeling that like this is La Dispute. This is what their signature sound is. This is what they're going for. This is what you should expect from La Dispute, and I really like that. I think this is a really great album. The lyrics could be a little better because I'm used to other lyrics. The lyrics are at times though very hard hitting and very just in your face, and the vocals definitely help that. The music helps that. This whole record is fantastic. Definitely not one of my favorites of this year, especially for spoken word, music. But at the same time, it is really good. Uh, if you're a fan of La Dispute, you may like this. Some people may be disappointed. Uh, if you're into Me Without You or As Cities Burn or spoken word in general, you may enjoy this. Just might not be as polished as most other, artists or speakers in the genre, I guess. So yeah, that's my review of La Dispute's Rooms of the House. Thank you for watching. Check this album out, especially if you're into something experimental and new and different. You may enjoy this. So check it out. See ya.